Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Mackenzie Jonigan with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. 40 million taxpayers' dollars gone, according to Louisiana lawmakers. This is after a contract for a new system to track Department of Children and Family Services cases was pulled. Over the years, children have reportedly fallen through the cracks as DCFS struggled to manage its caseload, and a new technology was supposed to change all that. State Representative C. Denise Marcel says after being given $40 million of state and federal funds, the contract has been pulled.
Nobody really knew how to build this type of system. It's really not been done in any state yet. However, it started in 2019, so we went 2019, 2020, 2021, and 2022 before we even canceled or stopped that contract.
The project was managed by the state's Office of Technology Service, or OTS. According to an OTS representative, the contractor was only paid roughly $13 million, raising the question for lawmakers like Representative Marcel, where's the rest of it? A representative of OTS says they will be able to provide answers to where the remaining is by tomorrow. For the first time, we are hearing from the heroic police officers who responded to a deadly mass shooting last week at a Christian school in Nashville. NBC's Kathy Park has that story.
These are the first responding officers who charged into the Covenant School in Nashville to stop a killer, firing more than 150 rounds.
I couldn't get to it fast enough.
Not knowing what I was walking into, I went through that door with purpose.
Within minutes of arrival, they described the urgency to save lives.
Saw shell casings on the ground, bullet holes on the door, so I immediately made entry.
Officers Rex Engelbert and Michael Colazzo ended the bloodshed that took the lives of 6 innocent victims. Their body cameras giving us a glimpse of how they jumped into action. Once we started hearing the first shots, that's when everything kind of kicked into overdrive for us. We had to push past the victim, because we continue to hear more shots being fired. Their quick response called heroic as they put their own lives on the line without any hesitation.
They were so in tune to trying to get in and take this threat down that they didn't think about their own safety.
Nashville police still have not released a motive in the shooting, but authorities say the attack had been planned for months, and the suspect considered the actions of other mass murders. A search warrant at the assailant's Nashville home uncovered a trove of clues, including shotguns, ammunition, journals, yearbooks from the Covenant School where Audrey Hale was a former student, and a suicide note. As the investigation presses on, a renewed passion to protect.
Me personally, I took an oath on June 4th of 2012 to serve and protect this community. My family sometimes comes second. It has to.
Meanwhile, tonight, this heartbroken community still struggling to make sense of this tragedy. Kathy Park, NBC News.
And now, Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Trey Tonneson.
Scattered showers and a few storms rolled into the area early this morning. A cold front from the west is making its way in the easterly direction, but it's a slow-moving front. Thankfully, down into Louisiana, north central Louisiana, and even parts of southern Arkansas even. The severe weather threat is lower than that of central Arkansas and areas to the north. Red shade you see in parts of Arkansas and Missouri is a tornado watch continuing to be in effect throughout the morning hours and will probably remain in effect for at least a couple more hours. Just as recent as a couple minutes ago, tornado warnings for northeastern Arkansas, southern Missouri. Thankfully, though, our wind environment much less conducive to severe weather development through the overnight hours and into this morning. Now, into the day today, we will see that moisture linger from that front as it advances to the east. Eventually, the front will stall out to our south, lingering moisture lingering over the next few days. Today's highs into the low 80s. Scattered storms certainly possible throughout parts of your day. We'll transition into more of a rain threat through the evening with some isolated storms still possible, but that level 2 out of 5 more slight risk for severe weather still in place, though low, still possible, so stay weather aware. Multiple ways to get warnings are ideal, but on into the next few days as that front stalls, rain lingers throughout the next couple days with rainfall and clouds.
That's it for your midday update. NBC News Daily continues. Have a great day.